Hi Aries, this is your September 16th through the 22nd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already involved with somebody. Spread number 3 will be love from the past. In the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with the fifth spread, which will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. So this first spread is a new love this week. We have the Two of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Fool, clarified by the Nine of Cups. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Six of Swords. In the potential outcome, we have the Sun with the Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You know, you're probably dealing with a fellow fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. All right, well, let's talk about assumptions real quick. I assume you are not the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, Aries. I assume this is the person entering your life this week. So this person is probably a fellow fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. Okay, and what I can tell you right away is that you will feel right at home with this person from the get-go, from the very beginning. And it'll be crystal clear to both of you that you feel comfortable, you feel secure, you're on the same page, you have so much in common, you feel the same way, because the very first card that came out is the Two of Cups, and that speaks volumes when it's the first card that shows up, right? As you can see, there we have two people in the Two of Cups. I assume that's you and this King of Wands, and yeah, it is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of when two people are on the same page, feeling the same way, when two people have a lot to talk about because they have a lot in common, or they have very similar ideas, views, preferences, what have you. You will vibe right away with this individual. The Ace of Swords, clarifying that, yeah, the Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes. The Ace of Swords is a card of clarity, so you'll be 100% clear about chemistry, about this connection. The Ace of Swords is a card of a new beginning. I often call the Ace of Swords as the no BS ace. No BS, no BS between the two of you. Okay, the next card that came out is the Fool, clarified by the Nine of Cups. The Fool is actually one of your major arcana cards, Aries, so it could be you. But at the same time, the Fool is a card of just going for it. It'll feel like a breath of fresh air. You're not even going to think twice because, again, you guys are going to be on the same page from the very beginning. The Fool could also be a card of being spontaneous, right? The Nine of Cups, clarifying that, is a card of a wish come true. It's a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. It could also be a card of some kind of an event, so they may invite you to go to some kind of an event together, all right? Yeah, or they may invite you to go somewhere on a trip together. Never, ever, ever go anywhere with strangers, Aries. But I think you will feel very comfortable with this person. You may have, like, people that both of you know. I think you will feel good about moving forward with this person and perhaps literally going somewhere, because that's what I kind of see in the middle right there with the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Swords. Because the Page of Pentacles could be like paying for tickets, right? Or it could be like tickets to a show, tickets to a game, tickets to a concert. The Six of Swords clarifying that could be literally going somewhere. So I wouldn't be surprised if the two of you go on a trip like a week from the day you meet each other, or during the weekend. It could be like a weekend getaway or something like that. Or again, going to some kind of an event that they could invite you to. And the rest is history. In the potential outcome, we have the Sun, the Six of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Both the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune could be interpreted as fire signs, right? The Sun is a Leo major arcana card. The Wheel of Fortune could be interpreted as multiple zodiac signs, and the Sagittarius is one of them. Sagittarius is a fire sign. But if we want to stay general, then the Sun is also a clarity card, just like the Ace of Swords. It's the happiest card in the deck. With the Sun card, we always feel on top of the world. We feel like we're the happiest person on the planet. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, success. It's a card of attention. It's a card of feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what's going on, feeling good about moving forward. And the Wheel of Fortune is moving forward card. It's a card of starting a new cycle, but since it's in the potential outcome, it's a new cycle on the next level up. It's a very fortunate card, hence the word fortune in its name. And since it's sitting really close to the Sun, right, it's something good. It's something awesome. It could be like a life-changing situation for you. All right, but again, you two will connect from the get-go with that Two of Cups. All right, really happy for you, Aries. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Aries, the spread is for you. We have the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Page of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we also have the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So what's up with all the kings on the bottom of the deck, Aries? Anyway, yeah, so you got this King of Cups, right, who is most likely a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a ton of water in their chart. And this person is going to influence this week. I don't know who this person is to you. It could be your significant other, it could be a relative, friend, maybe somebody whom you work with, a neighbor, someone, right? And it's like this person, there's some kind of an issue, some kind of a problem, some kind of burden that is associated with this King of Cups, right? And it's like on your mind all the time. It's going to be on your mind all the time. But then at the end, at some point during the week, you will gain clarity. You may message this person, or you may do some research on your own, and you could probably get to the bottom of it. Right, because at the end we have the Page of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords, right? You see how the Page of Swords is holding up a sword? Yeah, that's, I think, this is the sword we're looking at in the Ace of Swords. So the Page of Swords could be a message. It could be a card of like a research. It is a card of a stalker, but it sometimes comes through as a card of a research, like doing research, playing detective. All right, and the Ace of Swords is clarification. The Ace of Swords is being straightforward, having a very upfront conversation with somebody. So it could be between you and this King of Cups. But to the left from the Page of Swords, in the beginning we have the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So there's some kind of a burden, something tough. The Eight of Swords is a card of somebody who is stuck and trapped in their own thoughts, somebody who is overthinking, somebody who is constantly thinking of something. So I think at some point towards the end of the week, you will clear things up with this person. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Four of Pentacles clarified by Death. Then we have Temperance, the Six of Swords clarified by the Knight of Cups, and we also have the Ten of Cups. On the bottom of the deck, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Sagittarius on the table. This will most likely resonate with you if you had somebody in the past who was like really closed off or greedy, or both, closed off and greedy. Then it's kind of surprising that you actually were together to begin with. Anyway, yeah, if you can think of someone like that, then that would be the person coming back. And one of the things they'll tell you or show you is that they're no longer greedy, or they're no longer closed off. They're ready to share everything with you. All right? I know it could sound a little bit odd, but that's what comes through. Right? So yeah, we start with the Four of Pentacles clarified by Death. The Four of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is closed off and greedy. In this particular case, that's how I see it as, right? Death, clarifying that, could be a Scorpio you're dealing, but I think Death in this case is transformation. So if this person was greedy, I don't think they're greedy anymore. Or if they were all to themselves, or, they're no longer that. So they will come back and tell you, like, they've gone through this transformation, right? Temperance in the middle could be a Sagittarius you're doing, but Temperance is a card of patience, it's a card of balance, it's a card of healing, it's a card of, bearing the hatchet, reconciling, that type of energy. And we have the Six of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're coming in with those two cards. Right? The Knight of Cups is the most caring, the most loving knight out of all four knights. The Six of Swords is a card of moving forward. It's a card of improvement. Perhaps this person went through something in their life. Maybe you didn't even know that they were going through it. Because the Six of Swords is when things get better. Okay? It's also a card of literally going somewhere. And the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck, I think that's what they actually want with you. They want to have their happily ever after with you. That's what the Ten of Cups is. Alright? It is a marriage and commitment card. It's going to be up to you, Aries, what you want to do about this. But yeah, they're coming back like open-handed. They're coming back and they're ready to share emotions, share everything, and they're ready for a commitment. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances. Aries, this week we have a couple of pages. Page of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. And we also have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Alright, so we have 0 major arcana cards on the table. Aries. I clarified that Seven of Cups twice because I wanted to make sure what that means. So the 7 is clarified by 8 and then further clarified by 9. So I got 7, 8, 9. Yes, the 9 doesn't necessarily belong there. But I think it counts if you ask me. So got 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, but the 9 of Pentacles. So 7, 8, 9. All right. So I think you've got a couple of invitations or a single invitation, but somebody's going to be very persistent, right? With those 2 pages. Pages are communication, messages, correspondence. Alright, and we also have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck, so I think that Ace of Wands has something to do with those 2 pages, right? Because the Page of Wands is holding up a wand, and we also see a wand in the Ace of Wands, alright? But the Page of Pentacles is simply a clarifier, so somebody really wants to see you, somebody wants to talk to you, and I think it's going to be like a face-to-face. And when the 2 of you do get together, and have that conversation, have that meeting, they're going to start talking about the Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. This is some serious business. For some of you, literally, serious business. Those are some serious pentacle cards. But for some of you, somebody may just simply want to buy something off of you, like your home or your car or something. But for most of you, they want to talk, they want to offer you something. Right, because pages and that ace is an offer, and when the 2 of you meet and talk, that's when those Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles will play out. They will offer you like a really serious, they will make you a very serious offer. And that may even shock you a little bit, confuse you a little bit, because at the end we have that Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups could be a card of uncertainty and clarity, or you could be like, really? Are you really want to offer me this much money, or you really want to offer me this, whatever that is, most likely a job or a business opportunity? And you're going to be like, wow. All right, and those 2 clarifiers, the Eight of Cups clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, I think you will consider leaving your existing job. That's how I think those 2 will play out, right? Because the Nine of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is doing very well financially. Because you got the 10 and the Knight of Pentacles offers coming your way. And the Eight of Cups, I don't think with the Eight of Cups you're walking away from the offer. I think you're walking away from your existing job, or you may walk away from your existing vendor, supplier, what have you, if you're on your own business. You will at least think about it. You will start considering it. Because the offer is really is that serious. With the 10 and the 9. The 10 and the Knight of Pentacles. Alright? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Aries, we have the King of Swords clarified by the Magician. We have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Chariot. We have you, the Emperor, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Virgo, Cancer, maybe a fellow fire sign. So what you're not expecting has something to do with this King of Swords, the first card that came out. And I think there's a trip coming up. There's a trip coming up. Somebody's traveling. Somebody's definitely traveling, right? Because the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands, those 3 cards could be interpreted as cards of literally going somewhere. Literally going somewhere. And when you have so many cards that could be interpreted the same way, then there's got to be a trip in this case. The Knight of Wands that the Chariot is clarifying, it could be your energy. Aries, you're a fire sign. The Knight of Wands could be a fire sign indicator, but the Knight of Wands is the most passionate knight out of all 4 knights. The Knight of Wands is, it's also the most inconsistent knight out of all 4 knights, but together with all the other cards, it's most likely passion. It's all about inspiration. It's all about, really wanting to do something, to go somewhere, to get something off the ground, to start something. It's that type of energy. That's how I see it. And you're dealing with this King of Swords clarified by the Magician. Right? If this King of Swords is a Gemini, it makes total sense because the Magician is a Gemini / Virgo card, and the King of Swords could be any air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But, the King of Swords could be the Magician. The King of Swords could be like somebody who is really good at what they do. The Magician could also be a card of manipulation. But I think in this case, somebody could just try to, I guess, manipulate you in a good, positive way. They may try to get you to go somewhere, right, with them. Okay, they may try to sell you a ticket. You could be like a salesperson. All right. The Magician is also somebody who is, like I said, really good at what they do, right? And there's definitely a trip coming up. Somebody is traveling. All right, Aries. So that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing week.